Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is my Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 blind playthrough, and we're going into episode EX, Oath of Reunion. And this is the third episode. We're gonna play this on casual, because fuck veteran mode. In the final moments, Sangetsu's heart wavered. Robert and Hachi fell to the demon's counterattack and were severely injured. Sangetsu now stood alone, not a shred of hesitation could be found in his eyes. That's nice. Determined. Was there a continuation to that? No? Okay. Maybe they could have used the same scroll speed for that as they did for the end credits on episode 2. Hey! What is it? You have quite a dour look. It is becoming unbecoming of you. We understand you are in trouble. You really are as stoic as ever. I told you to call on us when in need. It's good to see you, Sangetsu. We wanted to help you on your journey, so we brought you this. Let's take it to those demons once again. Okay, we are joined by Jebel, Alfred, and Miriam. You got the Sanmatu. And I realized the Sanmatu focuses a swordmaster's energy when drawn, slaying demons while leaving the virtuous unharmed. A strong magical power dwells within. I realized watching through the episodes, Stage 1, Final Hope, watching through the episodes of my playthrough of episode 2, that you could probably get the Sanmatu earlier. The room that I couldn't figure out what you were supposed to do in it, apparently you need to find 3 swords to be able to get in there and pick up the Sanmatu. But now we got it anyway, so it doesn't matter. And this weapon feels like shit compared to what the hell that was called, like Soul Eater or something. It's been some time has passed, should I say, since I last recorded, since I recorded episode 2. And when I was narrating that episode and recording it, I told you that I had just beaten Blasphemous. And after Blasphemous and after recording that episode, I decided to start playing Hollow Knight, the Void Heart edition. And I am now like 27 hours in, and I must say several times have I regretted my decision to start playing that game, because I talked about in episode 2 that I played for Blasphemous, and I mention it now as well. And also that game was hard as balls, which it was. But comparing it to Hollow Knight, I have realized over the last week or so that I've been playing that game that I did not know what a hard game, what that meant before I started playing Hollow Knight, because that is by far the most punishing and hardest game, next to, of course, Ghosts and Goblins for the NES, which I have yet to even get past the first stage on, which I think I have mentioned several times throughout my videos here on YouTube. But it's super fun, but it's also super frustrating. It's one of those games that when you start playing it, it starts to take over your mind. What the hell? Ah. There's a bastard firing at me. If I had Robert still, I would have kicked his ass. But I don't. So Alfred can try to be useful for once. But yes, as I said, it's one of those games that starts to infect every part of your life. When I'm at work, I'm thinking about it. When I try to go to sleep, I'm thinking about it. And I spend my breaks at work more or less planning what my next step will be in that game to get further on. But I would still recommend it. If you like hard games or challenging games, I would most definitely recommend you play that as well. And if you don't know what type of game it is, much like Blasphemous, it's a Metroidvania style game. And I'm starting to realize already that it may have been a mistake to play that game before finishing the recording of this, because everything in this game feels super clunky right now. Because I gotta give them that. On top of the punishing difficulty, the controls are super tight. Much like all that type of games, or every game in that style that are super punishing, they always have tight controls. More or less. There might be one or two exceptions. There always are. But that is not one of them, and that is what partly makes it so fun. Because when you die, like I did just now, falling into a death pit, you can feel that it's usually your fault. Sometimes it may feel a little bit cheap, but most of the time it's fair. The only problem I have, or one of the gripes I have with that game, you know, I can never only be pleased. That's part of being Swedish. We are never just pleased with anything. And that is that game has some really disgusting runbacks. Because if you die at a boss, which you most likely will, that is a way that I found out how hard that game is. Because as I've mentioned, I recently, or a few months back, I played through Dark Souls 3. And the first boss I actually died on during my playthrough was Aldrich, Devourer of Gods, which was kind of suiting, or fitting, that he has that name. And he was the first one to kill me because I was I was in the zone when I was playing that game, baby. But in Hollow Knight, 27 hours in, I don't know how many bosses I've defeated thus far, but none of them have gone down on the first try, except for a boss called the Gru's Mother, which I have realized you're supposed to take down first. And she was like boss number 5 or 6 I took on. So I was quite overpowered when I came into that fight. And I was hoping, going into this is the 3rd episode of this game, that maybe they could have tweaked it a little bit. But being on my 3rd playthrough, like, this boss seems to be exactly the same as it was in episode 2. A bit beefed up from episode 1, which doesn't seem really fair, because that just proved my point. How the fuck are you supposed to get any damage in during that attack? Maybe, of course, if you play as Jebel, you can fly out of the path of it. Maybe I should try that, actually. So, see if we can maybe get through this fight somewhat fast. I know I had some problems with it in episode 2, but I feel that I am strengthened by the power of Hollow Knight. And I feel if I... Almost worked. Right. The lightning. Let's see if Jebel can do some of... He could not do some of the grunt work. He died quite quickly actually. Which is sad, but that's the name of the game. Still getting used to playing this. I'm trying to use skills that aren't in this game because I am so into the Hollow Knight controls, where I have like double jump and dashing abilities and stuff like that. And I think now we're actually just gonna skip that part and go up here and jump down here because boom, boom, and boom, and we're in a perfect position to punish. Come on, I go and we jump down. Worked beautifully. And here comes the alien thing, right? And he fires twice. He fires thrice. Is that a word? Okay, that's good to know, at least. Shit. Forgot about the lightning blast. Short-term memory. It's not for everyone. Okay. So let's see. Here comes the alien. Ow. Ow. Okay. Did not work perfectly. In fact, did not. But starting to get down the strategy. We still have time. And I already miss Hachi and his iron skin. And that feels a little bit uncomfortable. Because he was the god mode for bosses like this. See if we have time to put in like one hit. I have not done a lot of damage. Yes, here comes the lightning. Oof. Miriam jumps too high. You don't have time to get out of the blast. And here comes the alien head. 1 shot, 2 shots, 3 shots. Awesome. And then he does his fire thingamabob. So we wait down here. And come on. We jump, jump, and jump. Beautiful. So if I can just keep that up. That was close call. Let's see. 1, 2, got a bit carried away there. Ah, fuck. There is a lot of build up to these attacks. See if we use this. Didn't do a lot of damage. That works quite well. But I'm not feeling confident that we will take down the boss with just these two. Shit. There was the lightning blast. Of course, forgot about the lightning blast. Okay, Miriam can do 4 slashes. Got him down to half health. That was quite pathetic. So So we just go in and we're gonna kill Miriam and take him on again. Because I remember I got down a good rhythm with the other characters, and I feel I can do it with these as well. Just need to find it. So let's see, how fast can he kill us? There we go. Okay, the entire gang is back. I don't think, or maybe, Jebel can be the guy that will allow me to get in one hit here at the beginning. Because we will not be using magic very much after that. Let's go for 2 hits. I'm feeling ballsy. And hopefully... Shit. Pressed the wrong button. What am I doing? I've entirely... I completely botched that. That was just pathetic. Okay, so the thing we want to punish is when he's up high. And I think Sangetsu might be the hero for the job. And Alfred is so shit at jumping. You see? So he is actually proving to be the best character for getting out of the way of that thing. There we go. This is not looking like a fun fight. Because he is way too tanky. And I wanna up the aggression, but I'm afraid the only one who's getting punished if I do that is me. Damn! Jebel packs a punch. Yeah, because the thing is with Jebel, that is something I remember now, since he fires 3 bats, he does like 3 times the hit points, which is a beautiful thing. You see? We're racking up the numbers now. So, if I can just get through this without messing up, hopefully my nerves will not get to me. Because here he does the fire blast, and then we have the lightning storms. 1, 2, and 3. Switch over to Jebel and punish. And get punished. Fuck! That was not according to plan. At all, actually. And we're almost at 20 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't get a super much health back. If the gaming gods are willing, which they probably aren't. bit over half health. Which is a bit more than I feel very comfortable with. Wow. I'm just gonna go in and kill myself and do one last attempt before I end this episode. Because this is not going well for me. Not at all. And I have 2 characters left. Okay. Sangetsu down. Why do I pick up health? That is such... that is pure muscle memory. When you play games, always pick up health when you see it. But I don't want to drag this out, I want this to go quickly. Just gonna see what kind of special power she has. There we go. Full party once again. So I have the rhythm down of the fight somewhat. It's not perfect yet, but we're getting there. Alfred is gonna play cannon fodder here at the beginning, and hopefully we'll make it this time. And the annoying part is you have to see that startup animation every time. But what are you gonna do about it? So first we get out of the way and we jump with this platform. Jump, jump. If I'm really quick to do 4 hits, then you can get out of the way unscathed, it seems. So, everything going great thus far. And his long wind-ups before his attacks. Let's see how. Sangetsu might even be more effective because he is quicker on the attack. I feel as if I have more control hitting with Sangetsu. Oh, that was sincerely stupid. That's what happens when you lose focus. That can also happen. That you take stupid hits. But we are making progress at least. It's a bit under quarter health. I can't believe I did the same thing again. And then I face tank a fire blast. Now this is going great now, isn't it? Well, Jubble, you're gonna have to do the grunt work. Hopefully we can keep you alive. At least long enough so we can sacrifice another character and maybe take him on the next try. But I hope not. Took a stupid hit. And another stupid hit. I'm actually gonna end this episode right here. We'll try again in the next one, but I want to welcome you to episode EX and see if we will fare better next time. But either way, I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. So until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.